Boy, oh, killing me softly, and I'm still falling.
Application process is a little daunting.
It was a lot of work.
When you look at it, you might have a moment where you're like, this is not worth going on the British Exchange. I have to finish my bio lab. I don't have any time for this.
Yeah. Be honest. I think that's a good tip, right? So you get matched with someone that is similar to you, unlike Violet and her partner.
Yeah. We hate each other. My British Exchange partner is the nicest person in the whole world, and I don't know why we were matched up together because I'm consistently rude and strive to be like her. But I think we have a really good relationship. We text, she tells me what TV shows I should watch. She keeps me updated on British drama.
My partner, although an opposite gender, very similar. We have different interests, horse girl versus theater kid. We just have some really amazing conversations.
Get a partner who can acknowledge a real bop when she sees one.
That's real, and that's what Abby is, and that's why we're friends. That's the only reason. Watching her reaction eating all the different types of food that we bought her.
Yeah.
She was really obsessed with Eggo waffles.
So strange.
That's the only reason. She wanted to convince me to eat baked beans on my bagels, which I refused to do. I mean, I have a sibling, but it was like the sibling I've never had.
Yeah. Honestly, they're like never really in your home, I feel like. Most of the time, I mean, my favorite thing was just like, Emily, get in the car, we're going here. The reason I'm on the exchange is because when asked what set me apart from the other members of the exchange, my only response that I could come up with was my eyebrows. And I think that that's what's important about the exchange, is finding these things that really do set you apart and throwing them out there. Don't be afraid to say that in your interview.
I think my favorite part of the exchange was finally getting invited to the boys' night because it took me a couple days. That is a funny story. It's a real story.
It's not funny.
Life isn't funny.
Life isn't real?
Life isn't
You heard
real.
it here first.
Life isn't
Life
funny.
isn't real.
You better keep that in there in its entirety.
Life isn't real. Okay, so we're at Harry Potter Festival, right?
In Chestnut Hill.
Streets of Chestnut Hill are packed with cars. There's not a single place
I'm
for you to
surprised that I
park.
was able to
Yeah,
park.
Riley whips into this parking spot. Probably wasn't legal.
We're pulling out.
We're driving away. We're leaving Chestnut Hill. The day is over.
Yeah.
And we see this woman.
And she just starts backing
in
up her car.
Mercedes.
And she's just...
And she starts. There's 6 of us in this car, and we're watching this soul woman in her car just.
And she just backs
reverse
up.
straight into a telephone pole, right into it.
Doesn't look behind her at
doesn't-
all.
She doesn't even flinch. She just pulls forward, drives over the car with both of her wheels.
Slammed into a telephone pole, whips it into
Yeah.
the turn,
Whips
and
it
just
over the curb.
flies down the street.
And you know what? That's what Harry Potter is really about. I'm most excited to see Harry Styles, the only British landmark.
I mean, I agree, but I think if we're talking about like
Real.
other idols, Florence Welch.
Inanimate. Let your partner sleep. That's really
Give your partner some baby hands. Fun for the whole group. Let them choose where they want to go. You're so jam-packed with doing everything
and
else on the
yeah,
schedule.
don't try to plan every second. You have to leave some space open so you can think of things on the spot where they want to go.
Yeah.
Like, you're gonna think of things when they get there. They're gonna mention things, and you're gonna be like, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I want to take you there, and then you might not.
And be normal. Like, don't
Yeah.
be like, okay, they're here, so we're going to this 5-star restaurant, and then we're gonna be all as a family and like
Yeah.
just attack them with things. If that's not what you normally do, they're here to be a part of your life, not to interrupt your life.
Yeah. Quite well.
My British accents, according to Abby, it's good for an American, which I'll take.
That's false. I saw the importance of being honest.
The importance of being honest.
And horrible. Rubbish.
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 My Irish accent's better, in all honesty.
Do it.
No.
It's still like UK. Hit it. Hit us with it. Hit us with it.
My name's Riley Tolan. What do you want me to say? Wrecked.
That's it.
It's a Liddy Bop.
No, for real.
That is for real.
You meet so many
Look
new
me in the
people.
eyes.
No, shh.
It's for real.
I'm serious.
That's in the blue reel.
You meet so many new people. It's not about just going over to England or like having a partner for a week. It's about getting to know 21 other people at the school that you never really thought you could become friends with. Like, I didn't even know his name prior to starting the exchange.
I didn't want to know her name.
And yeah, exactly.
I got a
Emily
miniature horse.
Brought me a scented candle. In my heart, what did I get? New friends.
New friends. When you go over
experiences.
there, like, it's just gonna be. We haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
We're
If we're foreseeing it.
13 days. You know, it's just gonna be like a giant reunion. I think that's something that's really cool. Like, these are
Yeah.
like strangers.
We got friends.
Yeah.
40.
44.
43.
44.
Well, I don't like those two.
So there's an exchange motto that we want you to have,
Yeah.
and that's just to live extra.
Live extra. And have fun on the exchange.
Don't.
Here with UDTV. This is British Exchange Edition. I'm here with Riley Tolan also. Riley, if you could have 3 words that describe the exchange, what would they be?
Feeding the children in Africa. Here, let's explain how a bill becomes a law.
Okay, so it's proposed. You throw that in the hopper.
Yeah.
That's all I gotta say.
On the rostrum.
Throw that in the hopper. Just walk right up. Oh, this isn't the house, by the way. You know, it's probably gonna be a bill. It could be a joint resolution.
It could be a concurrent
It could
resolution.
be, or it could just be a simple resolution. That's fine.
Hi, I'm Riley Tolan, and we're here with your weather forecast. So as you can see, there's a really just big nor'easter coming across.
Here's our plane.
So we're coming down because nor'easters have to come from the Gulf of Mexico because they want all the moisture, right? And so they're gonna come up, and that's when we're gonna get this 8 to 12 inches of snow that Deborah Wheeler will not give us off of. London's over here.
This is London. right
London's
there.
over here, and then Pennsylvania's over here.
Like, does it look like I'm holding Big Ben right now?
You're like, oh my god.
The Queen. This is me and the Queen.